It's time to expose the truth about processed food, a silent killer that's destroying our health and shortening our lives without us even realizing it. From the deadly toxins they contain to the hidden tricks that keep us coming back for more. You won't believe what these companies are doing to put profits before people. But don't worry, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to protect yourself and your loved ones from falling victim to their deadly schemes. So grab some popcorn, get ready for an eye-opening journey that will change the way you look at food forever. 1. Deadly toxins lurking in plain sight. Picture this. You're enjoying a delicious meal of homemade pasta, a dish that's been passed down through generations, a symbol of love and family. But what if that same meal could be a ticking time bomb threatening to destroy your health? It's a scary thought, but the truth is that many of the foods we eat every day contain dangerous toxins that can silently wreck our well-being. And the worst part is that these toxins are often hidden from plain sight. They lurk in the ingredients list, disguised as harmless additives or preservatives that ensure our food stays looking fresh and tasty. But behind this innocent facade lies a sinister secret that can have devastating consequences for our health. Some of these toxins, like bromate for example, are so harmful that they've been banned in certain countries, yet they're still being allowed into our kitchens through the back door. And it's not just about what we eat. These toxins can also be found in the packaging of our food, leaching into our meals and polluting our plates with invisible dangers. As we dig into our plates of food, we're unknowingly taking in these toxins into our bodies, where they can wreak havoc on our cells and DNA. It's a silent assault on our health that can lead to chronic diseases like cancer and autoimmune disorders. The culprits behind this toxic plot are the very companies that are supposed to be providing us with safe and nutritious food. In their relentless pursuit of profit, they've cut corners and put our health at risk. But the good news is that you can take a stand against these deadly toxins and protect yourself and your loved ones from falling victim to their sinister schemes. Stay tuned, because in the next point, we'll reveal the shocking ways that processed food manufacturers are hiding these toxins from us, so that we can all stay one step ahead of their deadly game. 2. The art of deception: how manufacturers hide what's really in your food. You might be wondering how on earth these toxins are making their way into our food supply chain. Well, let me tell you, it's a tangled web of deception and corporate greed that's been carefully crafted by the big food manufacturers. Picture this. You're standing in the grocery store staring at the back of a cereal box, trying to decipher the ingredient list. It looks like a chemical experiment gone wrong with a laundry list of unpronounceable ingredients. But here's the kicker. These ingredients aren't just random. They're carefully selected by food manufacturers to keep us in the dark about what's really in our food. One of their sneaky tactics is to use misleading names that disguise harmful ingredients as something they're not. For example, palm oil is often labeled as vegetable oil, even though it's actually extracted from the fruit of a palm tree. And don't even get me started on the whole natural flavors loophole. It's like a magician's trick that leaves us clueless about what we're really consuming. But the deception doesn't stop there. Food manufacturers are also playing a dangerous game with our health by hiding the source of these ingredients. Take soy protein isolate, for example. It's a highly processed ingredient that's often used to add protein to vegetarian and vegan foods. But food manufacturers don't have to disclose which type of soy it comes from, leaving us in the dark about whether it's made from genetically modified or non-genetically modified soy. This sneaky tactic allows them to save money on production costs while keeping us in the dark about what we're really putting into our bodies. But the most alarming part of this deception is that it's all done with the intention of hiding the harmful effects these ingredients can have on our health. By blurring the lines between what's safe and what's dangerous, these manufacturers are putting our well-being at risk and profiting from our ignorance. The good news is that you can fight back against this deception and take control of your health by staying informed and demanding transparency from the food industry. 3. Hidden tricks that keep us coming back for more. Now that you're aware of the sinister secrets lurking in your pantry, it's time to uncover another layer of deception that keeps us coming back for more. The big food manufacturers have a secret weapon in their arsenal, a clever trick that makes their products irresistible once we start eating them. It's like a spider's web that ensnares our taste buds and keeps us hooked. At first glance, it might seem like we're simply indulging in a tasty snack or a convenient meal, but in reality, we're caught in a web of clever manipulation that keeps us craving more. These manufacturers have a knack for making their products as addictive as possible. They combine the perfect blend of sugar, fat, and salt in a delicious concoction that triggers our brain's pleasure centers, making it almost impossible to stop eating their food once we start. But it doesn't end there. They also use psychological tricks to make their products irresistible. For example, they often package their snacks in single-serving portions that are actually too small to satisfy our hunger, leaving us wanting more. And let's not forget about those misleading labels that promise us a healthy snack while hiding the secret truth behind the facade. It's a clever strategy that keeps us loyal customers coming back for more, even if we know we should stop. But the sad truth is that this addiction has real consequences for our health and well-being. It leads to overeating, weight gain, and a host of other health problems that can shorten our lifespan and decrease our quality of life. The big food manufacturers are profiting from our addiction while hiding the truth about the harmful effects of their products. But don't worry, because in the next section, we'll expose the dark side of the billion-dollar food industry and reveal the lengths they'll go to protect their profits at any cost. 4. The dark side of the billion-dollar food industry. Now that you've uncovered the tricks these manufacturers use to keep you addicted to their products, it's time to pull back the curtain and expose the dark side of the billion-dollar food industry. These companies are so powerful that they can literally buy their way out of trouble, no matter how many lives they ruin in the process. Let's start with the shocking fact that the food industry has a history of covering up the harmful effects of their products. They've been involved in numerous scandals where they have hidden evidence of the negative health impacts of their ingredients, all to protect their profits. For example, the food industry has been accused of funding research that downplays the link between processed meat and cancer, even though there's overwhelming evidence that processed meat is a carcinogen. But it gets worse. The food industry also has a history of influencing government officials and regulatory agencies to turn a blind eye to the dangers of their products. They've donated millions of dollars to organizations that promote unhealthy eating habits, all in the name of making a buck. But the most alarming fact about the food industry is that they have even been accused of getting away with murder. Yes, you heard that right. There are cases where people have died after consuming contaminated food products, yet the companies responsible have faced little to no consequences for their actions. It's a terrifying thought, but the truth is that the food industry is so powerful that they can get away with almost anything. Now, I know it's hard to wrap your mind around the fact that these billion-dollar companies are capable of such evil, but it's time to wake up to reality. The food industry is not our friend. They're not looking out for our best interests. All they care about is making money no matter the cost. But don't worry, because in the next section, we'll reveal the surprising ways that you can fight back against the food industry and protect yourself and your loved ones from their deadly schemes. 5. Fight back against the deadly schemes. So now you know just how dangerous processed food can be for your health and well-being. It's time to take action and fight back against the deadly schemes of the big food manufacturers. Don't be a passive consumer. Instead, become a powerful force for change. Educate yourself about the harmful ingredients that are lurking in your pantry and make a conscious effort to avoid them. Read labels, ask questions, and do your research. If you're tired of being tricked by misleading packaging and marketing, then demand better from the food industry. Call out companies that are hiding harmful ingredients in their products and refuse to buy from them until they come clean. Support companies that are transparent about their ingredients and prioritize your health. Join a community of like-minded individuals who are also fighting for change in the food industry. Together, you can make a real difference and hold these companies accountable for their actions. So don't wait any longer. Start taking action today and protect yourself and your loved ones from the dangers of processed food. Remember, knowledge is power, and by educating yourself and others, you can be a powerful force for change in the food industry. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more informative content.